Hi everyone, welcome to Little Learner's 24th Cyber Circle. Are you ready to get started? Join me at the carpet, please. Find your special place. Cross your legs, no wiggles please, and show your smiling faces. Let's see all those big smiling faces. Should have lots of smiles now because the weather is so great. We're able to go outside and play and ride our bikes and our scooters. And remember, when you're riding your bikes and your scooters, or if you're on a skateboard or your rollerblades, remember to be safe. So you need to be wearing a helmet on your head. Good job. What do you need to wear on your elbows? Elbow pads and knee pads. Good job. Make sure that you keep yourself safe. Oh, we're glad we came to school. Yes, we are. Oh, we're glad we came to play. Yes, we are. We'll make friends and we will share. We'll take turns everywhere. Oh, we're glad we came to school. Yes, we are. Oh, we're glad we came to school. Yes, we are. Oh, we're glad we came to play. Yes, we are. We will paint and we will sing. We'll play games and other things. Oh, we're glad we came to school. Yes, we are. Let's take a look at our calendar. We have been doing a pattern of flowers and bumblebees. So let's see what is going to come next in our pattern. Flower, bumblebee, 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 flower, bumblebee. What is it going to be today? Did you say flower? Because that's right. Today is the flower. That's in our pattern. Take a look at our number. It starts with a 2. And we know when a number starts with a 2, we say 20. And now beside it today is a number we use a lot, the number 7. So we need to say them together. So can you say it with me? This is the number 27. Very good, 27. We're going to tuck it in there. All right, are you going to help me say the numbers' names? So we're going to see it and then say it. So make sure you don't say the wrong name. We want to make sure that we give each of our numbers the right name. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Are you remembering to see it and say it with me? If you forgot, join in now. 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27. That's today's number. Very good, my friends. Give yourselves a big clap. Pat your back. Give yourself a hug and a great big kiss. Mwah. Wiggle those fingers high. Wiggle them low. Wiggle them fast. And wiggle them slow. Very good, my friends. Now we've been doing the numbers that start with a 2. So let me see 2 fingers. 2 wiggly fingers. And how many fingers need to wiggle over here to make the second number of in our number? It is 5. So 2 fingers wiggling over here, 5 fingers wiggling over here, and 2 plus 5 equals 7. 7 days in a week. 7 days in a week. 7 days in a week. And I know them all. I do know them all. Do you know them all? I think you do. I want to see those fingers go up as you say each one of our 7 days of the week. Are you ready? There is Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. Saturday is the last day, and I know them all. Good job, my friends. You do know them all. So let's look at what day it is today. Can you do the trick with me? Here we go. Up, up, up from our 27 to our day of the week. And it starts with a W. What? Did you say Wednesday? Very good, my friends. Today is Wednesday. And we're going to print Wednesday on the board. But remember, a name only has one uppercase. So whichever letter comes first in your name gets to be uppercase, and the rest, they are all lowercase. I didn't get a new color. I still have my purple behind me. Let me see. I'm going to pick yellow today because it is a bright sunny day today, and Mr. Sun is shining bright. So I'm going to pick yellow today, and I'm going to put an uppercase W. So that starts up at the top of the board, slides all the way to the bottom, climb to the top, slide to the bottom, climb to the top. Just like that. That is our W. And remember, my friends, you should be printing your letters, or trying, on the back of one of your pages. So make sure that you have a paper in front of you and a pencil so that you can print our day of the week. You can practice your letters. So our next letter is an E. So that goes across the bridge, over the rainbow, and swim underneath. Good job, my friends. That one's a little bit tricky. Our next one is a D. So this is where we're going to make our circle. So we're going to start at the top, go down around to the bottom, and back up to the top with our circle. Good job. And then it needs a long line. So we're going to start up at the top and do a long line that touches the side and stops. Good. Our next letter is an N. And an N is going to start in the middle, and it's just a little line down. And you remember how many bumps? Just one bump over. That's right, one bump over. The next letter is an E. We're going to do that one again. So again, we're going to go across the bridge, over the rainbow, and swim under the bridge. There we go. Now our next letter makes a snaky sound. S. It's the letter S. That's right. And we say slippery, slimy, snake when we're printing it to help us remember that it slips and slides to make a snake-looking letter, and it makes a snaky sound. S. Our next letter is another D. So we're going to start at the top to make our circle, come down around the bottom and back up to the top. Good job. And now we need our long line down. Good job. Wednesday has a lot of letters in it. It's a very long day of the week. Now our next letter is an A. also has the circle. So we're going to start at the top, down around the bottom, and back up to the top. It's important where we start our letters so that we print them properly. And it has just a little line down the side. Now our last letter is our Y. Y. And it is twice the fun because you get to slide 2 times. First you just do a little slide, but then you get to do a long slide. So we're going to start here and do a little slide, and then come over here and do a long slide all the way down, way under the road. Good job, my friends. Now we are going to say all of Wednesday's letters together. So I want you to use your Peter pointer and point to your letters on your paper and say the name along with me. So we're going to start with the name of the letter. So we're going to point to our W. Good job. W. Then our next is a E, D, N, E, S, D, A, Y. Good job. Did you point to them with your Peter pointer? Now we're going to point to them again, but instead of saying their name, we are going to make their sound. Because remember, letters always have a name and make a sound. Numbers just have a name. So let's say Wednesday's letter sounds together. So put Peter pointer back over on the first one, and it says what. Good job. This one tastes good. D. I need to see the bottom of your tongue. Yeah. And when we put those sounds together, we say Wednesday. Today is Wednesday. Today is Wednesday. Today is Wednesday, and we're gonna have some fun. Today we're doing apple counting. Today we're doing apple counting. Today we're doing apple counting, and we're doing a dot to dot. We are also doing our roll and color page. Unfortunately, I could not find my dice with my dots on it, so I'm going to have to use my dice with the numbers on it. But if you have dice at home, you probably have dice with dots, and that's what's on our apples to make dots. So you're going to get to be able to do it the right way. So let's say it together, my friends. Today is Wednesday, the 27th of May. Good job. Put up those showers. We've been getting lots of those. April showers bring new May flowers. Good job, my friends. Bring it flowers. Now I need you to look out the window, way up into the sky, and tell me what you see. What's the weather? What's the weather? Look outside, all my special friends. Is it cloudy? Is it rainy? Snowy or sunny? Snowy or sunny? Is it snowy? Nope, no more snow. Is it cloudy? It is a little bit cloudy. All right, so let's put the clouds up there. How about stormy? Did you see lightning? Did you hear thunder? No, so we get to tuck that one away. Is it sunny? It is sunny. How about raining? It is not raining. I'm going to tuck that one away. How about windy? It a nice wind. It's a spring wind. That wind is warm. It's not cold, no, but it is windy. All right, Weather Bear needs to get dressed. So I think because of the weather being nice, he's going to wear runners. Yeah, he doesn't need to wear his rain boots. He's gonna wear runners. And it's still a little bit cool. It's getting warmer though. I think maybe by the end of the week he might get to wear some shorts. Maybe he'll surprise us. But today, I think he's still gonna wear his long pants. I'm wearing long pants. So he's gonna wear his long pants. And I've changed my shoes too. I've changed out of boots with socks and I get to wear just some dress shoes, some little ballerina shoes. And he's going to wear his green coat with his special leaf. Do you remember what that is called? It's a maple leaf. Good job. It's a maple leaf, just like on our Canada flag. He's going to wear a ball cap. Those are very important these days because that sun is shining so bright. Plus, it's getting warm too. So we're having to start to wear our sunscreen now too, because if we don't wear our sunscreen and a hat, we can get burnt. My son came over the other day and he had been playing outside and he had burnt cheeks because he forgot to put on his sunscreen. So we're gonna make sure that we put on our ball caps and sunscreen and sunglasses. And now we are ready. He looks great. He's ready for the weather. It's time to watch and listen. We're going to read a book. We'll sit on the rug and use our eyes to look. We'll look at the pictures, hear the story too. I'm so glad I have this story to share with you. This story's called My Truck is Stuck. Oh my goodness. Let's find out what happens with this truck. My truck is stuck. Oh my goodness. Look what that truck is loaded with. It's loaded with bones. Dump truck coming down the road. The dump truck is hauling a great big load. Round and round the wheels they roll. Round and round. Right into a hole. Rotten luck, I can't go. My truck is stuck. Gears grind, the engine roars, but the truck won't go. Not 1 inch more. Look what's happening back here. Help! Please help! Does anyone know how to make my stuck truck go? Beep, beep! Here comes a car full of travelers. They're traveling far. Rotten luck, my truck is stuck. Tug and tow, 2 engines roar. But the truck won't go, not 1 inch more. Help! Please help! Does anyone know how to make my stuck truck go? Beep, beep! Here comes a van, driven by a moving man. It's got a horn that says, help! And there's a truck says, rough and ready movers. Rotten luck, can't go, my truck is stuck. Drag and draw, tug and tow, 3 3 engines roar. But the truck won't go. Help! Please help! Does anyone know how to make my stuck truck go? Beep, beep. Here comes a Jeep up a hillside, very steep. Help! The airplane is writing help in the sky for them. Rotten luck, can't go. My truck is stuck. Help, heave and haul, tug and tow. 4 engines roar. The truck still won't go. Help! Please help! Does anyone know how to make my stuck truck go? Beep, beep! Here comes a bus full of youngsters. What a fuss! Look at that. It says, go team, go. That's a school bus. Rotten luck, can't go. My truck is stuck. Lug and lurch, tug and tow. 5 engines roar. The truck won't go. Look at all those engines roaring, trying to pull the truck. Honk, honk. No need to panic. Here comes a tow truck with a mechanic. Mr. Mechanic, I'm sure you know how to make my stuck truck go. Sure, to move it on its way. I'll just hook it up and then you'll say, what luck! My truck's not stuck. Look at that, he pulled it right out of the hole. Vroom, vroom. Now, a car, a van, a Jeep, and a bus. They all move on without a fuss. The dump truck rolls on down the road on its way to deliver a great big load. Do they have a load left? No, they don't. Who stole? The groundhogs, they stole all of the bones. While everybody was helping them try and get unstuck, they took all the bones out of the truck. They were sneaky. Look at them all smiling. Can you see their bright teeth? They are all happy to have the bones. There's not a great big load left anymore. There was a big load. Let's take a look. Oh, look at that big load. But they noticed it right away. As soon as he got stuck, they thought, we're going to take those bones. And they took everyone. Oh my goodness. That truck was stuck, but oh my, they got it right away. All right, so today, my friends, like I said, we are working on apples. Yes, we are. My apple pages just fell on the floor when I picked up my book. All right, let's start with the easiest one. And the easiest apple page I have is a dot to dot. There you go, dot to dot counting. So you are going to start on the very first number. Actually, it's not the first number, because our first number is 0. But we're going to start on the number 1, just like in our calendar, the number 1. So we're going to start on the number 1, and we're going to start on the dot, because we want to make sure that we go from dot to dot, not number to number. And we are going to go down the road. So we're gonna start at number 1. There's our number 1 dot. And then we have to go to a number 2. So we're gonna go to the number 2 dot. And then 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 dots. We're going to count the dot to dot. And it's going to make a special shape. But I think you might be knowing what that shape is. There's a big worm coming out of it. And we talked last time that worms like to make homes inside of these. It has a branch and a leaf, and it grows in a tree. I'm not going to say what it is, but I think you will find out very quickly what happens, what shape you make when you do a dot to dot counting. So that's our first one, my friends. That one's easy. The next one we have is the one that we get to do, like I said, the one we get to do with our dice. So there's our roll and color. All right, so I'm gonna see, I should have brought something that I can roll in. Maybe I'll roll in my basket. All right, I've got a basket here, and I will roll inside it. Let's see. Are you ready? Oh, this is the number I rolled. What number do you think that is, my friends? Let's see if we can find it on our calendar. Here it is here. So let's count it to it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Good job. It's the number 6. Now we need to look at our apples, and they have all different dots on them. So we have to see if we can find apples that have 6 dots. So when you're doing it, you have to roll your dice, but you're gonna probably roll a dice that have dots on it already. So 6 dots looks like this. 3 dots and 3 dots beside each other. So we have to look at the apples and see how many apples we have that have 6 dots on them. So we're gonna color this one because it has 6 dots. And let's look at our other apples, and there's another apple that has the number 6 on it. Good job. So we are going to color both of those apples when you roll a number 6. And this is a game you can play with your family. You can all have a page. So if your moms and dads print out a page for everybody in your family, you each get your own page, and then you roll the dice, and you can take turns rolling the dice, but you only get to color the apples with the number that is on the dice that you roll, and then see who can color their apples first. So I'm gonna roll my dice again. Oh, this is the number 3. Good job, the number 3. So I'm going to look at my apples and see which apple has 3 dots on it. So that one has 4. 1, 2, you've already colored these ones. 5, 3. So we're gonna color that apple. Good job. And this one has 3 too. 1, 2, 3. So we're gonna color that apple too. So look at that, in 2 rolls, we've already colored 4 apples. Let me see, I'm gonna roll my dice again. All right, this time I rolled the number 5. have the number 5 on them. So that was a 4 and a 1, 2, 5. There's one with a 5. So I'm going to color in that apple. And that one has a 5 as well. So I'm going to color in this one too. Oh my goodness, now I have 6 out of our apples that are already colored. So I'm going to roll the dice again. This time I rolled a 3. So if I roll a 3, that means I miss a turn because, my friends, I've already colored my apples with the number 3. So that means I need to pass my dice to the next person in our circle. So I would pass it to the next person, whether it's your mom or your dad or your brother or your sister. It's their turn and you miss a turn. That's sometimes what happens. All right. Ooh, my next number I rolled is a 4. So I need to find the apples that have the number 4 on them. So look at that. My very first apple there has the number 4. So I'm going to color in that number 4 apple. And then I have a 1 and a 2. And this one's already colored, and this one's colored, and this one's colored, and this one's colored, and this one's colored, this one's colored. That has 4 dots. I'm going to color this one and this one. Good job. And then I'm going to roll the dice. Oh, I got a number 5. So again, I've already colored my 5s, so I have to pass the dice on to the next person, and I missed my turn. All right, so when it comes around to me again, I get to roll the dice, and this time, I rolled a 2. So I'm gonna look on my apples and see if I can find the apples that have 2 dots on them. All right, so most of my apples are already colored. I only have this one, and this one left. So I'm gonna look at this apple and I'm gonna say, not that apple, it only has 1 dot. But this one has 2 dots, so I'm gonna color that one. And this one down here also has 2 dots. Good job. So now I only have 1 apple left that I haven't colored yet. So I have to hope that I roll a number 1 on my turn. No, I rolled a 5, so then I have to pass it off to the next person. I miss my turn if I've already colored that apple. Oh, this time I did get my number 1. So I'm going to color my number 1 apple. And I'm going to remember to put my name at the top. So that is our roll and color apple game that I'm going to send for you to play. So you get to play this game with your family, with dice that you have at home. So remember, you're going to take turns around the circle, and if you roll a number that you've already colored, you miss your turn. That's what happens sometimes in games. When you get to do the same, when you have to do the same thing that you've already done, it's called miss a turn, but that's okay. You'll go around the circle and come back to have another turn. You might have to miss 2 turns in a row, especially when you have colored a lot of your apples, because it's hard when you get to the end and you're only looking for 1 number on your dice, like I was looking for just the number 1. So it gets a little bit tricky, but it's fun, and it's good to play games like this with your family. You learn how to take turns, how to count, and how to miss a turn. And you know what? You might not be the winner of the game, but that's okay too. You play the game and you be a good sport. That's called sportsmanship. It's good that you don't always win, because sometimes you don't. Sometimes you'll be on the losing team, or you'll lose by yourself. But that's okay. It's all about having fun and learning. You are learning through play, and that's a fun thing. The next one I have, my friends, take that one down. So that was our counting we're going to count the apples on the tree instead of the dots on the apples. We're going to count how many apples are growing on the tree, and we're going to do it backwards. Once we've counted the apples on the tree, we have to find the right number. So we're going to try that one. So on the very first tree, we have 1, 2, 3 apples. So we have to look beside it and see which one of those numbers is the number 3. So on this particular one, the top one is the number 3. That's right. So we're going to circle the number 3, and we're going to color our apples in our tree. The next one, we're going to count the apples again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There are 8 apples in that tree. So we're going to look at our numbers beside it and say, is this a number 8? That's 6. Is this? That's a 7. This is the number 8. So we're going to put a circle around the 8 and color our 8 apples and our tree. The next one, let's count those apples. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So we're going to look at our numbers over here and decide which of those numbers is the number 7. It was the one right at the top is the number 7. So we're going to give that a circle. We're going to color our apples and our tree. And we'll move down to the next one. Let's count these apples in this tree. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That's my favorite number. So we're going to look over at these 3 numbers and decide which of those numbers is our number 9. The first one is an 8. The second one is a 9. Good job. So we're going to circle the number 9. And we're going to color our 9 apples and our tree. The next one, we're going to count our apples. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 apples. So we're going to look at our 3 numbers over here, and we are going to put a circle around the number 5. The top number is the number 5, so we're going to circle that number 5. We're going to count our apples in our next tree. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We're going to look at our 3 numbers and decide which one of those is the number 6. First number is a 5. This is a 4. And our last number is the 6. So we're going to circle that 6. Good job. Now we're going to count this. Ooh, this tree is full of apples. There's no space for any more apples. It's full of apples. All right, so just like I'm using the pointer on my pointer, I want you to use Peter Pointer. And remember, when you're counting, only say a number when you touch an apple. So make sure that you start at the top and work your way to the bottom. Don't jump around all over, or you might miss an apple, or you might count an apple twice. So we're going to start at the top, and I'm going to use my little pointer, and you're going to use Peter Pointer, and we're going to count together. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh my goodness, that's all our fingers. 10. So we're going to start at the top and look at their numbers and see which one is the number 10. This one is a 9. This is 8. This is the number 10, a 1 and a 0. So we're going to put a circle around it, and we're going to count those 10, or color those 10 apples, and color our tree. Let's move on to the next one. There's not so many apples in this tree. Let's count them. 1, 2. 2 apples in that tree. So let's look over here and see which one of those numbers is the number 2. This is the number 1. This is the number 2. Good job. So we are going to circle our number 2, color our 2 apples and our tree. And our last tree. Let's count how many apples are in our last tree. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, let's look at our numbers and see which one of these 3 numbers is the number 4. This is the number 3. This is the number 4. Good job. So we're going to circle the number 4. Excellent job. And remember, put your name up at the top on that one. Very good, my friends. So that is our apple tree counting. And our last one, my friends, is to help us know not only how to print our numbers, but how to print their names. Just like we see it and say it, we need to know that we're going to say it with the number and say their names. Because remember, letters have names and numbers. Numbers just have names. So we're going to, first of all, you're going to trace on top of all of our numbers. All right. And we're going to start, I'm going to do them on the board beside it so that you remember the little rhymes that go along, because we have really cool rhymes that go with our numbers. So our number 1 goes, come right down, and that is fun. That's how you make the number 1. Then our next number is a 3. So you go up and around. What will it be? Down and around makes the number 3. Very good, my friends. Now the next number is a 5. So you're going to do the neck first on the 5. So you're going to do a little neck and a belly like that. The number 5 wears a hat. Good job. Now the next number is the number 2. So we're going to go over the rainbow, slide right down, then you run across the ground. Good job. And the last number is the number 4. And that goes down and across and down once more. That's how you make the number 4. Good job. So that's the first thing you're going to do, my friends. And then you are going to practice. Actually, you can cut these out next and get them all ready. And this time, instead of counting apples in a tree, you're going to count their seeds. So this first apple only has 1 seed. So you are going to cut out your number 1 and you're going to glue it over here. And once you glue it over here, I want you to write its name. And the number 1 has an O, N, E. 1. That's how you spell its name. Then you're going to look at the next apple and count how many seeds are inside that apple. There are 2 seeds in that apple. So you're going to look down here and find the number 2 and glue it in the square. And then you're going to spell its name. And its name is spelled T-W-O. So a little lowercase t is a long line down and a little line across the middle. And then down and up and down and up. There's our lowercase w. It looks the same as our W in Wednesday, except it's low down. See, it's only half as big. And then it ends with an O. So again, we're going to start at the top, down around the bottom, and back up to the top. There's our O in 2. Now, our next apple down has 3. So we're going to look for the number 3. Oh, there it is there. So we're going to glue it over here, and then we're going to spell 3's name. And it starts with a T as well. T, H, R, E, E. So a T is a long line down, little line across. An H is a long line down, and the bump over starts in the middle and goes down. Then an R is a little line with the roof, and then 2 E's. So cross the bridge, over the rainbow, swim underneath. Cross the bridge, over the rainbow, swim underneath. There we go, 3. Now, our next apple has 4 seeds inside. So you're going to look where the number 4 is. There it is. And you're going to glue that over here in the square. And then 4's name starts with an F. F-O-U-R. So you get to do the candy cane F. Over the rainbow, slide down and a line across the middle. Then your O is going to start in the middle, go down to the bottom and around. Then your U is going to go down and around, and you need a little stick on the side. And then an R again, so a little line and a roof. There we go, 4. And our last apple has 5 seeds in it. That's right, 5 seeds. And it has an F, I, V, E. So you're going to do a candy cane F again. Over the rainbow, straight down, line across the middle. An I, a little line and a polka dot. A V, down and up, like a shark's tooth. And then an E, cross the bridge, over the rainbow, swim underneath. There we go, my friends. So now you have written the numbers. Good job. And you have written their names. And you've counted the seeds in the apples to know which number goes in which spot. Because this was not the right order. No, because that was part of your page. You had to find out which one went in the right square. Good job, my friends. So that was our last page. Oh, I guess I can leave it there. That is our last page. So that was the end of our apple sheets. It was a lot of fun doing sheets about apples. I love eating apples. And remember, my favorite color of apple is green. That's right, I like the green ones. And I like all the apples actually, but green is my favorite. They're a little bit tart sometimes, but they taste delicious. Yeah, very good. And I don't know if I mentioned this, but my favorite snack is apples dipped in peanut butter. Lots of times I have that as my dessert or my bedtime snack, but then I have to remember to really brush my teeth. But I love apples and peanut butter. It's yum, yum, yum for me. All right, so that's our circle for today, my friends. I hope you enjoyed it. And remember, if you have your sheets in front of you when Miss Kay's doing them on the board, it's much easier to follow along and know what we're doing. And you'll get to play that special game with your family, the roll and count apple game. That'll be fun to do. You can do that in the evenings before bedtime so that you can kind of settle yourself down because your body's probably been very busy during the day. So you can play that at night before bedtime and settle yourself down and play that game. Or maybe if we get some rainy weather, you can play it again then. And you can play it more than once because your moms and dads can print them off the sheets more often than just once, so you can play them more than once. All right, my friends, until next time, the goodbye train is coming. See you soon. Choo-choo! Oh, the goodbye train is coming. See you soon. Choo-choo! Oh, the goodbye train is coming. The goodbye train is coming. The goodbye train is coming. See you soon. Choo-choo! Oh, we'll say goodbye to all the girls. See you soon. Oh, we'll say goodbye to all the boys. See you soon. Oh, we'll say goodbye to everyone. I will see you on Friday. Say goodbye to everyone. say goodbye to everyone. See you on Friday. And until I see you again, my friends, remember, stay safe and healthy. Love you. Mwah.